17:10 EST, the 15th of January 2018, updated 1950 EST. The 15th of January 2018. Catherine Zeta-Jones has stood by her husband Michael Douglas, saying he did the right thing and preemptively denying claims of sexual harassment against him. The 48-year-old spoke out following the actor's statement last week, in which he addressed rumors he had behaved inappropriately towards a female employee over 30 years ago. Speaking at Lifetime's Television Critics Association Press Day on Sunday, the actress said she believes there is no one who supports the Me Too anti-harassment initiative more than herself and her husband. Scroll down for video support. Catherine Zeta-Jones has stood by her husband Michael Douglas, saying he did the right thing in preemptively denying claims of sexual harassment against him. Her reaction was that, as two people who have been in this business, him longer than me, was that we support Me Too and the movement more than anybody. Anybody, me as a woman, him as a man, she said. And there was no other way than to be preemptive in a story that had to be watched. He did a statement. He did it. I think it's very clear the way that he stands. I cannot elaborate on something that's so very personal to him. Strong couple. The 48-year-old spoke out following the American actor's statement last week, in which he addressed rumors he had behaved inappropriately towards a female employee over 30 years ago. But Catherine, who has children Dylan, 17, and 14-year-old Caris with 73-year-old Michael, thinks it is an amazing time for women at the moment and is impressed that so many have come forward to open up about their experiences. She told Entertainment Tonight, "We are seeing changes that have taken many years to even be talked about. It's an amazing time for women, and I really want women to remember how strong we are in numbers. This is going to die down. This is not going to be at the forefront of everyone's mind forever and ever, and we're going to have to be kind to each other. We can't ask everyone else to be kind to us unless we're kind to each other." Passionate. Speaking at Lifetime's Television Critics Association Press Day on Sunday, the actress said she believes there is no one who supports the Me Too anti-harassment initiative more than herself and her husband Michael, 73, revealed last week he felt the need to get ahead of their cautionary tale by speaking out after he was approached for comment on a number of claims she had made against him, including that he touched himself in front of her, spoke raunchily with pals and blackballed her. He said, she claims that, 1. I used colorful language in front of her, not at her, but that I used colorful language. 2. She claims that in conversations I had in front of her, on the phone, that I spoke raunchily, or dirtily with friends of mine, in private conversations. Speaking out, Catherine thinks it is an amazing time for women at the moment and is impressed that so many have come forward to open up about their experience as he fired her eventually, for the work she was doing. But 3, she claims that I blackballed her from the industry and stopped her from getting another job. And then, 4, she claims that I masturbated in front of her. The Fatal Attraction star apologized for using bad language in front of the employee but insists he did not blackball her and it is a complete lie that he touched himself in front of her. He said, "I don't know where to begin. This is a complete lie, fabrication, no truth to it whatsoever." Professional. Douglas, shown right playing the role of Jack Colton, was producing and filming 1985 action romance The Jewel of the Nile at the time the alleged incidents happened. He says he prides himself in keeping a good reputation in his business. Michael, who was approached by The Hollywood Reporter, who provided the woman's claims to him, also admitted he has found the allegations extremely painful to deal with. He said that, throughout his career, he's prided himself in keeping a good reputation in the business. He added, "I don't have skeletons in my closet, or anyone else who's coming out or saying this." Michael suggested while the accuser might still be disgruntled over her career fallout, he's disappointed his family is now left with the consequence of embarrassment and shame. The part that hurt the worst is having to share something like this to your wife and your children, added Douglas. My kids are really upset, have to go to school worrying this is going to be in some article about me being a sexual harasser. They're scared and very uncomfortable. Devastated, Michael admitted he has found the allegations extremely painful to deal with, particularly because his children were really upset and scared about the